Hey y'all, once again, welcome into Beer Kings and Hookah Rings. This is Eli checking in along with Gina once again. We're doing our third video tonight. We just figured that we'd start off strong. So for our first beer review that we're ever doing, we are actually doing our Real Ale Lost Gold IPA. It's from Blanco, Texas. It's at 6.6 alcohol by volume, so it's a moderately strong beer. It is also in the 65 range for IBUs, so it's a little bit lower than your typical IPA that you'll find from, say, Stone or Lagunitas. Before we go ahead and taste this beer, I'm going to go ahead and let Gina read the label on the bottle and let her describe to you what Real Ale thinks of this beer.
Massive additions of American hops in Lost Gold IPA provides the signature flavor and aroma of this hill country's favorite. German, Vienna, and English country crystal malts give our IPA its rich golden orange hue and subtle firm malt background. Lost Gold IPA is available year-round, so there is no need to hoard this valuable treasured brew.
Alright, so as we said, it's an IPA, which stands for
India Pale Ale.
Which is basically what the English did in about the 1800s, so they had to preserve the beer to be able to ship it all the way down to India, where the English who were exploring the East Indies would actually drink it.
Yeah, so if you want to know more about that, we can do like a whole IPA background. Ask some questions in the comments. Basically, if you don't like hops, stay away from this beer.
Yeah.
There is plenty more.
Yeah.
But
so, looking at this beer, as you can see, the kind of golden color that they talk about is definitely there. Obviously, it's been about halfway drinking. So I've been sipping. Yeah, it's definitely good. We've been drinking this after we've been smoking the hookah, but it's a very cloudy beer. As you can see, as I put my hand behind it, you can't see straight through to my hand. There's a little bit of obviously cloudiness there. So the head leaves a little bit to be desired when it gets poured. There's still a little bit left. As you can see though, with the glass, there's actually some lacing left over from as I've drank it all the way down, which is definitely a sign of a quality brew. So I'm going to go ahead and get my tasting notes as I drink another sip of this beer. So in the beginning, I'm definitely bombarded by a very piney hop note that kind of gets balanced out by a malty bitterness, or excuse me, a malty backbone, which is going to lead to a slight balance in the beer. And at the very finish, I get almost, I want to say, grassy or earthy tone that for me kind of leaves a slight dryness of me wanting to take another sip. So we'll let Gina try this and see what she gets out of it.
I definitely get hops. So again, if you don't like hops, stay away. I don't necessarily get the dryness. I get hops with the earthy, grassy finish. I don't think it's necessarily dry. You know, some beers, are they can be very dry.
Yeah.
No need to have a glass of water around. I think it's a very balanced beer. It's very good, to sip on, to definitely not one to chug. Don't chug it.
No.
It's worth way more than that.
I was about to say, most beers we review here, if you're chugging it, you're doing it wrong.
Craft beer.
So, these are beers that are meant to be enjoyed, not to be an alcohol delivery mechanism. So, overall, there's some really nice lacing in this beer. The head leaves a little bit to be desired. The flavor is definitely a thumbs up from both of us. I'll probably give it about a 7.5 to an 8. It's not an extraordinary beer by any means, but it's something that can definitely be a go-to for a whole night if you pick up a 6-pack. So,
a little bit more about Real Ale. They do have, if you're from Texas, they do have a brewery, if you would call it a brewery tour pack.
Or a sampler pack.
Or a sampler pack. It comes with the
Fireman
4, the Lost Gold.
No, it comes with a Brewhouse Brown. And then a Rye Pale Ale. So it kind of gives you a profile of what you're going to get from that brewery.
The Pale Ale is amazing. Brown ales and amber ales are personally my favorite, so the brown ale is close to my heart, especially, one from Texas. So Real Ale has a lot to offer. So if you're from Texas, or if you are out of state coming to visit Texas, definitely look at Real Ale. Again, Blanco, Texas. Brewery tours, awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is the best way to get drunk on like $12, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You've experienced a couple around Houston.
Oh, God, yes.
But, overall, again, this beer is definitely a good drink. It's a very light beer for an IPA. It's nice and balanced, and I would definitely recommend it. Again, here's the label right here, the Lost Gold IPA from Real Ale. Again, about a 7.5 to 8. It's not a game changer by any means, but it's a great beer to sit down and enjoy for a night. So, signing out, this is Beer Kings and Hookah Rings with Eli and Gina, and we hope you have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
Bye.